Today I completed a lower body workout. I was using larger muscle groups, my legs, quads, hamstrings, calf muscles, everything in between. And so the concept of vasodilation and vasoconstriction played a role because ultimately we can manipulate the radius of our arteries or veins in order to provide the most amount of blood flow to a working muscle. Ultimately, you want the most amount of oxygen and blood flow to a working muscle because that helps in performance. Think about it, if you don't have oxygen to a working muscle, how are you going to perform effectively? You're not going to be able to have the max amount of effort or contraction ability to do that. So when we're vasodilating, our pressure is going to drop because the size of our lumen, like the size of the artery or vein, is getting larger. So there'll be more presence of blood there. And then vasoconstriction is when the pressure is going to increase. And ultimately that during a exercise, you're going to vasodilate because you want the most amount of blood flow to the working muscles. So for example, in a squat, you're going to vasodilate your legs and vasoconstrict your upper body because you're not needing as much blood flow there. Your blood flow doesn't cut off, but you just don't need, the demand for it is low, but the demand for it is high in your legs, so you're going to utilize it in your low body. But ultimately, it's like really cool how we can manipulate our muscles and skeletal tissues in order to adapt and provide the most amount of oxygen and blood flow to a certain working muscle. And it's very, I don't know, my brain and mind have been thinking a lot differently when I work out because of this class and everything that we're learning just about cardiac output in general and just the oxygen utilization. Very cool stuff.